Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. This will be a Celtic cross for September. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is Empowered World Tarot. We are a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aquarius's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange or reverse the energies as necessary. And let's see what's going on. We're going to clarify everything in this Celtic cross. We'll pull some advice cards at the end as well as an oracle card. All right, let's see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. Gemini and Libra's reading was quite intense. I would like a departure from that, please. I had to go out and ground after both readings and clear the energies. I always do that after each reading. There's a whole ritual that I go through, but I had to do some extra clearing. Right before this. Waiting for the flyers. Spirit's putting the cards in order to tell the story that is perfect for whoever needs to hear this particular reading. So we have you showing up the Page of Wands, crossed by the Ten of Cups. In your focus, the Death card. In the recent past, the Emperor. In your strength, the Four of Pentacles. In the immediate future, the Knight of Wands. The energy supporting this reading, Two of Pentacles. The outside influence you may or may not be aware of, Three of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, the Wheel of the Year. And the potential outcome, Two of Swords. The overall energy for your reading today, Aquarius, Three of Cups. The desire to commune with others in good times, bringing them together, having fun. Let's celebrate. Let's feel good. Let's have a good time. Keeping it light, keeping it fun. And the underlying reason that we're here at this specific reading today, what brings us here? The Nine of Swords. We are stressed out, feeling all kinds of anxiety and worry and doubts and fears and what ifs and sleepless nights and even crying. There's a lot of anxiety here, a lot of stress. Let's talk about the baseline for a minute and see what you guys are up to here. What are you manifesting in your life these days, Aquarius? What in the world is, what the heck is going on? Because you're showing up with the Page of Wands. It's like you're excited. You have some kind of new interest. Something's got your attention. Something's got your focus. You're focused on it like a moth to a flame. And it looks like you're being challenged by this Ten of Cups. Happy family. It is the energy that is crossing you on your path. In your focus, endings and transformations. And in the recent past, the Emperor. The Emperor is large and in charge. Somebody who's in control. And in their highest polarity, they are the balance of all four kings. And in their lowest polarity, we're talking about control issues, overbearing. So we'll see what's going on with the clarifiers. In your strength, the Four of Pentacles. Refusing to let go, holding on tight. And it's in your strength, so maybe it's a benefit to you in this particular circumstance. In the immediate future, the Knight of Wands. So this is some kind of energy that is impulsively acting on their desires, what they want, what feels good, having a good time, and just really impulsive action. The energy supporting this reading, the Two of Pentacles, there's a sense of balance here, trying to perform a balancing act. Um, and doing okay, doing just fine here, keeping the balls in the air. But there's some doubt, some indecision tied up to whatever this is. In the outside influence that you may or may not be aware of, the Three of Pentacles. So some sort of outside influence. It may be friends or family members lending support, helping you to keep some stability or regain some stability here. In your hopes and fears, the Wheel of the Year. So it looks like you are hopeful or fearful, don't know which yet, for something that looks like it might be coming around again, changing fate, bringing major change with it. And in the potential outcome, the Two of Swords. That's the I don't know card. I just don't know. I can't see it. Something you can't see. You can't make a decision about it because you can't see it, or maybe you just don't want to see it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with that Three of Cups and the overall energy. Coming together with others, communing in good time. Show us the Three of Cups, please. What does Aquarius need to know about this Three of Cups? And we have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands, which is exactly how you show up. We get to clarify this card next. So it looks like, yeah, we want to bring this thing together. We want to commune with others in good times, and we are looking to build some stability from the ground up. But it's with a soul connection that we've known for a long time. Somebody that you guys shared a lot of love in the past. This could be a family member or a lover. Not quite sure yet. We've got the Happy Family card coming up in your challenge position. So it looks like it's somebody in the family, whether it's a significant other, love interest, or a child or a sibling or a something or other. You want to build stability from the ground up. You want to bring these people together. You want to be able to celebrate. You want things to work out. And you're highly focused on it. You're telling me that here, you got focus here, and you're focused on it over here. At the bottom, we have the Ten of Wands. What brings us to this little lineup here is a heavy burden. You are feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders when it comes to this. It's hard. This is not easy. You are perhaps bearing the responsibility, all the responsibility yourself to bring this together. Okay. Let's take a look at this Page of Wands. Focus, highly focused. Trying to learn how to bring this together. Highly focused, learning as much as you can. Show us the Page of Wands, please. Thank you for the kisses, Miss B. You little sweet girl, giving me kisses under the table. You are so sweet. That's my little Australian Shepherd doing the work of the angels. She's amazing. Okay, the High Priestess is our first clarifier, followed by the Four of Pentacles, our first repeating energy in the position of strength over here, and the Strength card itself. How about that? I say strength and strength comes out. And at the bottom, the Seven of Wands. So this is not easy. You are possibly being blocked. What brings us here is this blockage. Somebody's having some kind of blocking energy. Um, but you are listening to your intuition. Your inner knowing says, don't let go of this. Don't let go, no matter how hard it is. So you call in strength. You tame your inner beast. All the fears and doubts and worries and anxieties that bring us to this reading that you're definitely feeling. You're trying to keep them from influencing your decision to hold on, to call in strength, to hold on, taming your own inner beast and listening to your intuition, your own inner knowing is helping you to keep focus, is guiding you to keep focus in this direction. Okay, let's look at this energy crossing you, this Ten of Cups, the happy family, blessings on the homestead, everybody feeling joy and all kinds of good feelings. Who you live with. Show us the Ten of Cups in the challenge position. What does Aquarius need to know? Oh, we have the Death card, which is really interesting because it landed on the Death card. We actually get to clarify that next. But for now, we have Death, the Five of Pentacles, abandonment, and the Three of Wands, anticipation, you're waiting. Or this energy has you waiting because this energy is crossing you. At the bottom, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is coming up in the supportive energies. We get to clarify that in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. So, Death, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Endings and transformations, abandoning this family, and waiting in anticipation. Waiting in anticipation. I kind of feel like whoever this family member is, that they're the ones going through major transformation and abandoning, like leaving the family. But they're waiting. They're waiting. Are they waiting to leave? Is it that they've made an announcement or you know they're going to leave, but they haven't left yet? They're waiting to embark on a journey. I don't know if they've left yet because of the waiting card. And we're here because Two of Pentacles, just barely keeping the balls in the air, doing the balancing act, back and forth, just trying to keep it together for the moment until we can embark on this next part of our journey. That's what it looks like. Whoever this family member is that you want to bring things back together, that you don't want to let go of. Yeah. Let's go ahead and clarify this ending and transformation that's in your focus. This is what you're looking at. You're seeing this happen. And you almost can't take your eye. It's like watching a train wreck. We can't take our eyes off of it kind of thing. Temperance. The Four of Wands. The World. And at the bottom, there's a Two of Pentacles again. Okay. So it looks like, balance and healing, patience, and a lot of time has gone by into this commitment, a commitment to an ending, a commitment to a transformation, a commitment to closing out a major cycle. Balance and healing is needed, calling in the angel of temperance to bring harmony to the situation. Again, barely keeping the balls in the air, but they're still in play. But for all intents and purposes, this person wants to leave or they want to close out a cycle of some sort. It looks like they're leaving. Maybe they're not leaving, but we had abandonment right over here. Ready to abandon ship. I don't think they've left yet. Closing out a cycle. Balance and healing. Juggling balance and healing, harmony, commitment to closing out a cycle. I think they're just trying very hard to transform. They may feel like abandoning ship. I don't know exactly what's going on here. I'm just going to tell you the energies of the cards, and you guys are going to have to apply them. Leave it in the comments if you see fit, because all I can do is tell you the energies. I don't know exactly what's happening, at least at this point. Let's look at the Emperor in the recent past. The Emperor, large and in charge, in control, feeling empowered, but it's in the recent past. Show us the Emperor, please. What about this Emperor? Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. The Empress, the perfect match to the Emperor. And at the bottom, the Hierophant. So in the recent past, this Emperor started taking another look at a possible new opportunity for love. Taking another look at it. This is what they were in alignment with, but it's in the recent past, so I don't know if it's still ongoing. But yeah, when it comes to this perfect match to them, probably a marriage, because the Empress and the Emperor would definitely be married. Okay. So I don't know who this Emperor is. Is it you or is it them? I think it's you. So recently you started taking another look at bringing this thing together, perhaps? Do we have a new opportunity for love? You're looking at it, getting prepared. Whoever this Emperor is, like I said, I think it's you. Not sure. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles in your strength. Holding on tight, not letting go. Show us the Four of Pentacles. So this may be to your advantage here in your strength. Not letting go. We see it right here. Not letting go. Strength. And here it is. Not letting go in your strength position. Something inside you just tells you need to hold on. And we have the King of Swords. The Five of Cups. And the Page of Cups. So there's a lot of sadness here about the past. And at the bottom, the Knight of Pentacles. It's brought everything to a halt. Whatever the losses were, you're trying to be logical about it. Keeping your mindset as positive as possible as you hold on. There are a lot of regrets about the past losses here. And so it's got everything feeling halted, but you're not letting go. And a lot of times that Four of Pentacles is not a positive card because it's holding on too tight to something, creating resistance. But in your case, I don't see it that way. I see it as a strength of yours to hold on through the grieving. It's a grieving process that's happening here. And so you're trying to be logical, like, yeah, we're grieving now. We've had some losses, but if we just hold on tight, we can get through this. That attitude is very much in your strength, even though things feel like they've slowed down so much that they've come to a halt. It's like the world just stopped or something, but you're not letting go. And again, it's in your strength. Positive mindset to get through whatever this grieving is, whatever the losses are that have been endured here. Endings and transformations. I'm looking around, looking around. Oh my goodness. Is this like the loss of a child? It almost feels like there may have been a child lost or a miscarriage or something. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Um, one of you, I mean, I think both of you are experiencing loss, but one of you is like in deep, deep depression about it. It seems like more than the other. It's not, it's, it seems like them because you're holding on tight. You're not letting them go. It's like you're holding them through the grieving process, holding space for them. Let's look at, and it just seems logical that they would be grieving losses at this point. Let's look at the Knight of Wands in the immediate future, please. Show us the Knight of Wands. And we have the Nine of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. This very significant energy is in alignment with, let's look at the bottom, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's tied up to the family. It's tied up to pretty much everything. All the stability. All of our ideal manifestations in this life. Our legacy, our family, our children, our, all of that. Somebody's walls are up when it comes to whatever this Knight of Wands is. Passionate, action, impulsive. It's in the immediate future position. We have walls up, feeling guarded. We're not trusting the energy outside of ourselves here. So our walls go up. We're closed off from the rest of the world. We're exhausted. We're tired. Whoever has their walls up, they're exhausted. They've just been through a battle. They need to like catch their breath. They need to heal. They are working on this repetitively. And it does require repetitive work. They feel alone. It looks like it looks like you might be this Knight of Wands energy, Aquarius, wanting to take action toward this person, but this person is closed off. and they're staying behind their walls. They don't trust anything. They're just like, I just need to heal. I just need to catch my breath, and I need to do it alone. You want to ride in and help them because you care about them, because you're passionate about them, but they are really closed off and feel like they are by themselves at this point. They're having a spiritual time, if you will. They're working on things, and it's a spiritual process. This wounded energy, this is the wounded warrior, um, working repetitively on the Hierophant, the spiritual process. And I believe this is you wanting to ride in and take some action and do something. I don't know what, but it's some kind of sense of urgency. You're worried about them, and so you're like, I'm here. I'm here. I'm ready. What do you need? Kind of energy. Okay. Let's take a look at the energy supporting this reading. The Two of Pentacles. It's all about balance and just trying to keep the balls in the air while we're going through these energies. Show us the Two of Pentacles, keeping the balance. It's a low level of balance, mind you, but nonetheless, it's still balance. Juggling things, juggling this, juggling that. Show us the Two of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Wands. And at the bottom, the Three of Pentacles, which we get to clarify next. See how Spirit does that all the time for us in my readings. Thank you, Spirit. So that as the story continues, we're here because this is supportive energy, trying to keep the balance. You're juggling all kinds of things here. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's things coming back around again. Trying to gain perspective on the Seven of Wands, blocking energy. I believe that came out back here at the bottom. What brought us here is this blocking energy. It's like every time you try to help, you're blocked. You're just trying to help. You're just trying to bring in the balance in this situation, to keep things in balance. And you're doing a good job. They're just very rejecting of, I guess, any other energy outside of themselves, really. Remember, they have their walls up. And here you are trying to show support and help, but they just block. They feel like they need to do this by themselves, at least still at this point. Whatever this grieving the losses process that they are going through, I know you want to help. I know you want to help bring in more stability. And you're showing support. You're showing friendship. You're holding space for them, because every time they block you, you're like, okay, but I'm here. You're like, I'm here. I'm holding on. I'm here for you if you need me. I'm ready. I'm your knight in shining armor. I'm ready. I'm here, babe. I'm here. And down here, I'll keep the balance. I'll keep things going. Don't you worry about it. I'm here to support you. And you just keep telling them, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You're committed to it. Even as this cycle closes out and it's painful and there's all kinds of loss and pain and sadness. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles in the outside influence that you may or may not be aware of. Three of Pentacles. It is a card of rebuilding stability. It could represent that here. Outside influence. Show us the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's really upset and depressed. And I think it's your person. I think it's your partner. Oof. Well, that was too many, too many, too many, too many. I'm going to set this back. We're going to try that again. Spirit, show us the Three of Pentacles, please. Okay, thank you. And we have the Tower, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom, oh, it's upside down. Wow. And it's the only one that's upside down, so it's meant to be upside down at the bottom. I'm going to write it in a minute before we go on to the next shuffle, but for now, we have the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers represents this connection on your heart, and they're just, they're not themselves right now. There's some sort of outside influence here that wants to help build or rebuild some stability here. But there's the Tower, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have very destabilizing energy. The structure that was stable before is now completely unstable, and things are torn apart. This might even be the family home. It's just things have been ripped apart here in this structure. And the Moon shows up. What is hidden, what is yet to be revealed, is this Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who puts themselves first in the sense of self-care, self-nurturing, self-love, and one's own well-being. Putting one's own well-being first. So the outside influence, something happened. This is a Tower that happened. This is the outside influence came in. And even though you want to rebuild some stability here, and you're just holding it together, whatever this was that came in from the outside, it really destabilized the situation so much that your person just feels like everything was just ripped apart to shreds. Everything just blew up. And what is hiding from view, what is buried beneath the surface, is even the desire for self-care, self-love, self-nurturing, and well-being. Like it's like they're so depressed that this part of them is not showing up. They're in that Nine of Swords. They're in the Five of Cups. They're in that energy of depression. And they just feel like giving up. And you're holding it together for them, even though they keep putting their walls up and they don't let you in. You're holding on tight. But they are not themselves. This connection on your heart is so depressed and upset they can't even take care of themselves. Not at this point anyway. So yeah, you do need to hold on to them. You do need to hold space and balance and not let go. Even though they push you away. Okay, we're going to write the Lovers card. We're going to put these back and we're going to move on to the next part of your message here. The Wheel of the Year, in your hopes and fears. Um, Show us the Wheel of the Year. This is fated change, wanting to turn things around. Show us the Wheel of the Year in your hopes and fears. You're worried how things are going to change, but you're also hopeful. I know you're very hopeful and trying to keep a positive mindset, but they are just, they can't even function. That's how it is. They just can't even function right now. They're so upset. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the Hermit, the King of Wands. Wow. Nice. And at the bottom, the Ten of Swords. Oh God. So this is we're here because there's been a painful ending. A very painful ending. And if it's not a loss of a child, it feels that intense. Something like that. Um no wonder. I mean, it's that intense. It's that level. So here we have to make fated change in hopes. This is for hope. I can tell by the cards that came out. You're hoping to turn things around. Two of Wands. You're contemplating the future long term. You're trying to pick a pathway for the future. The Hermit is the deepest healing card in the tarot. Shines the light in the dark, figures out what's in the way so that we can remove it, so that we can heal it and get it off of our path because it is certainly in our way. The Hermit does the introspective work. Deep, deep, deep healing. You are contemplating the future involving deep healing and a masterful decision. The King of Wands, I mean, it's more than just a decision. Um, it's confidence about your actions. It's taking action. King of Swords over here, that's a decision and taking action. But the King of Wands is like ready to take action and they're so confident about it. They're like, this has to be done now. In order to turn things around, this has to be done. And you're telling me that you're needing to choose a pathway for your long-term future for the deepest healing possible. That is getting your person help. That's what it feels like. And you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get them help. I'm going to do whatever it takes. We're going to take masterful action here. Because we're here because of a very painful, very, very painful ending that happened. Um, so yeah. All right. So you've come up with you've got some kind of idea and plan that you're looking at to bring some deep healing here. We're going to look at the potential outcome here. It's the I don't know card. I can't see it. I don't know. It's not confident like that King of Wands is. It's something else. Show us the Two of Swords, please, and the potential outcome if all the energies stay the same. And nothing stays the same, guys. Energies are fluid, so things are always shifting and changing. But as this reading is happening right now, whoever this is for, you guys are, if you're not feeling 100% of all the energies that I talked about, you should be feeling the majority of them. That's how any reading should go if it's yours. Two of Swords. Show us the Two of Swords. What you can't see and can't decide about. What you can't see. I don't know. Show us the Two of Swords, please. What is this? Nine of Cups. Three of Swords. The Lovers upright. All right, and at the bottom, the Three of Pentacles again. So we have to refer back to the Three of Pentacles and the cards that came out here. So what came out here is in the outside influence, we have this destructive energy that happened where your person just can't take care of themselves. Their well-being is very much at stake here, which is why you're doing everything you can, this determined action to bring massive healing, because you're thinking about your future long term. You're like, this cannot go on. There's a certain amount of time for grieving, uh, but then we have to start healing, or we have to start showing some kind of will to help heal ourselves. But you're showing me it's not here. That will to heal is not here. And if somebody isn't willing to heal, then they're willing to give up, which is what it looks like here, abandoning ship. I just want to give up. So here your person wants to give up. Whatever this loss is, oh my God, they're just feeling, I feel the heaviness, the anxiety, the depression, severe depression. You're showing me what you can't see, the potential outcome, what you can't see and make decisions based upon, is a level of individual wish fulfillment or happiness, emotional balance on an individual level, because this heartbreak is in the way. You can't see your person getting emotionally balanced at all. You just can't see it because of this heartbreak that they're feeling. Their heart is pierced multiple times with stakes running through their heart, and the blood is just all over the floor. It's just horrible, absolutely horrible. And this is where the lovers, it's the connection on your heart. You can't see them getting better. Oh my God, no matter how much you try, you're showing me you can't see them with the will to take care of themselves. You just see them with the will of giving up. No matter what you do, you're showing up as like the perfect help, the perfect partner, the perfect, I mean, you're the ideal person who, if anybody could get it done, it's you. But I feel like it's just not all up to you. I know you're not giving up. I know you're not giving up, but you're having a hard time seeing how to help them through this heartbreak and get your person back. This connection on your heart, you want your person back. Oh my God, this is heartbreaking, you guys. Let's get some advice. Spirit, please, some advice for Aquarius who are going through these energies. They are deeply and gravely concerned about their person. Their family member, their soul connection, their love, their perfect match. They want a new opportunity for joy in their life, and they are trying to learn how to get it, how to help their person experience love and joy again after experiencing horrible losses. God bless you, Aquarius. Your task is monumental and it's so heartfelt. Please give us some advice for Aquarians going through these energies, please. Queen of Swords. The Four of Swords. Ugh, the Eight of Swords. And at the bottom, the Nine of Pentacles. All right. You're trying to secure security here, stability, in other words. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that's why we're here at this. In order to secure security, in order to secure stability, you're kind of on your own here trying to do it. The nine is on an individual level to secure stability. Requirements are necessary. The Queen of Swords is rules, boundaries, limitations, and requirements. She says, I declare this is what's required. Four of Swords, a timeout to get our thoughts clear. A timeout, removing ourselves from this situation. You need to, I don't know how you would do this when you're so closely looking after someone, but on some level, you need to get away from it so that you can really gain some clarity, because it's almost like it's too much in your face. You need a break. You need healing yourself. You need to catch your breath, do some healing, because you are stressed as well. I mean, they're stressed out and feeling anxiety, but you're stressed out for yourself, for them, for the family, for what happened, whatever this loss is that happened. Like, all of it is compounding on you, and you need to take a break. You need to make sure that while you are being caretaker of this person trying to help so much, that you take some time out and take care of yourself. This is relieving yourself from duties for a minute. The Queen of Swords says this is required in order for you to get your thoughts straight. Otherwise, you're just going to be in the Eight of Swords, trapped in a mindset of you won't be able to see how to get out of it. I can't get out. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. So a break is needed to get our thoughts clear about how to get unstuck and about how to help them get unstuck as well. It's kind of like Spirit is saying, you ever hear the thing, like if you're on a plane and something goes wrong and the oxygen mask drop from the ceiling, you're supposed to put your own mask on first and then help someone else. That's what this is saying. It's saying you need to put your oxygen mask on in order to continue on this journey, or else you're going to get stuck too. You need a break. You need help. You need healing. And you're stable on your own. There's no ands if or buts. You've carried this certain amount of balance and stability, but they need help even to get their thoughts clear, and you need help to get yours clear. So some kind of mental break is needed. And I don't know how they would get a mental break, because they're all caught up in it. They're trapped. They're in a trap. They're in the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, all of it. It's just depression and confusion and a trap. It's like a depression trap. A break is needed for both of you even. I know this is saying it's needed for you, but I feel like this is for them also. A break in the routine, a break away from the depressive moments, something. I mean, it's not like you can take off and like say, hey, let's go to Disneyland and let's have a distraction. So, I mean, that wouldn't be reasonable, but they too also need to get their mind off of it somehow in order to have even a small burst of healing will help. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how you bring this about to secure this kind of security, this stability. But Spirit is saying it is required that boundaries, rules, limitations be set, and that a timeout is needed. A time out from all of the focus on this, your focus on it and their focus on it. You guys need a break. Let's get an oracle card. This is from Ask Your Guides Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius, please? From the Ask Your Guides Oracle. There it is. It is card number 42. And it says surprise. It's from your joy guides. And look at the artwork on this. It's somebody receiving a physical, heartfelt surprise. It's a love surprise, a love gift. Interesting. Let's see what your message is. What does Spirit want you to know? Card number 42. And here's the message Spirit wants you to have. Spontaneity, change, opening, breakthrough. Miraculous changes and breakthroughs are about to occur. Make room in your heart to receive the blessings that the universe has for you. As if out of nowhere, beneficial connections, surprise meetings, and sudden changes for the better are on the horizon. Your joy guides stand at the gates of synchronicity as the universe pours love your way. Refrain from assuming you know what will happen. Your joy guides lovingly remind you that what you know is not all there is to know, and that at any moment the universe will surprise you with lovely unforeseen experiences. Unexpected shifts will bring benefit, support, and even financial abundance, so get ready. Be receptive to opportunities that come your way. Say yes to invitations that may be out of the ordinary. These experiences are divinely inspired and benefit you in every way. Be spontaneous and give yourself permission to break out of character and do the wild thing. Go on a blind date, take an impulsive trip, or attend a party or a fundraiser. You never know what good will occur. Your joy guide's message to you: surprise! The universe loves you and is showering you with beautiful new opportunities. Get ready to experience the fun of it all. Well, I hope this happens for you, because there's no fun and surprise and joy anywhere in this reading. It just shows your intention for things to turn around and be healed. But even in this final message that you need a break, this would be a break, some kind of joy surprise for yourself. First and foremost, it's talking about to you. You need a break. You need some joy. You need to accept the unexpected invitation. I hope you listen to or watch this reading again for the messages that are here. I just know that going over it a second or third time can be very, very helpful. You'll glean things from it the second time that you didn't get the first time around, especially if you take notes. It might sound crazy to take notes on a tarot reading, but sometimes the messages, there's so much that you're going through, so much intensity in your own life, especially you're caring for someone else and they're not doing well, and it just seems like it might be of some benefit to hear some things a couple of times. Anyway, leave it in the comments if it helps. Share your experiences, share your story. It could help someone else and bring understanding to how this could relate in different circumstances for different people. So I hope it does help. I hope seeing things from a bird's eye view helps, and that you can reflect on all the energies that you're dealing with and the intensity of it, showing that you need to take care of yourself as well, or else you get stuck and trapped in this. You need some kind of surprise and joy to experience to refresh your mindset. Your person could benefit from that as well. So I just hope the best for you guys because this is obviously a very difficult and painful, heart wrenching situation. Um, that your person is in and that you're experiencing also watching this and dealing with all this and trying to keep all the balls in the air and all the responsibility of the stability going. It's just you're dealing with so much emotionally, mentally, physically, all of it. You need to make sure that you take a required healing break and a break from all this, all the thoughts. We need to cut this Eight of Swords in half to a four. You need a break. You need a break. You can get back to it for sure, but you need a break. Okay, so with that, I'm going to stop talking and thank you guys so much for being here. And please hit like, subscribe, it's free. And leave your comments, your messages. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Aquarius.